What is up, everyone? Welcome back to Homestead in a Box. My name is Leah and I am super grateful to have you here. We are inside of my box right this second, but we are going to be going outside. Just a little hey, welcome. Super thankful to have each and every single one of you. For the most part, we talk about gardening and homesteading, a little bit of mixture of both, and that is exactly what today's video is going to be about. We need to thin carrots. I've had cabbage, aphids, okay. I treated them the other day with some peppermint castile soap. Don't laugh at me, but I always say that wrong. And a little concoction that I made up. So hopefully I got rid of the aphids. I'm gonna go check them out. I read a little bit more on them. I've just really struggled with cabbage, y'all. For 2 years I've struggled with cabbage, to grow cabbage, and I'm just determined. And I never set myself up and say I'm gonna have a certain number of a harvest, because that always happens. My first year I said, you know, if only one of my plants survive, I'll be fine. Y'all wanna know something? Only one of each of my plants survived. So I'm trying to be kind of careful about what I say, because your words are very powerful. But anyway, so I got some of this netting I'm gonna put over my cabbages. I need to thin out my carrots. I don't know if I already said that. And I just want to show you the garden and talk a little bit about it. But y'all, if you follow me on social media, you know I got some goats, okay? And so, of course, for all of my friends here on YouTube who do not follow me on social media, let's go check out my new goats. Alright, as you see here, I have this beautiful Nubian goat with me, Pocahontas. This is Pocahontas. She has 2 babies with her. I will show you them. It's Ariel and Mulan. Yes, I named them after Disney princesses. But I do not care what anybody thinks. But anyway, I've never milked an animal until 2 days ago, okay? Getting milk goats was on my 5-year plan. I knew that I wanted to have milk goats. But 2.5 years in, I now have milk goats. Really, it's like 2 years in, I have milk goats. And really, I was ready. I hadn't got goats in the past because I wasn't quite ready for the responsibility of it. Because whenever you're taking care of animals, like, you really need to make sure you're responsible, that you have the means to take care of those animals. You know, you want to have good animal husbandry. And I was just really nervous about getting goats, and finally, universal alignment, and they really just kind of fell in my lap, and I'd have been kind of silly not to take them. And so here we have found ourselves with 3 new Nubian goats. They're all girls. We're super excited. I didn't get a buck because my friend Heather over at Black Lotus Homestead, she has Nubian bucks, and so we're going to be doing some breeding with them. And really, it's just a new experience. Hang on, one of them's behind me. What are you doing back there? They are so cute. As you can see, we're in my pig pen. This is a movable pen, so we will move them. Like I said, with the way that we got them, it was just kind of universal alignment. I wasn't totally prepared for them, but knew we could give them, you know, a decent home until we can get something more fenced in for them. Totally worth it. I love it. Able to mark a few things off of the grocery list: butter, cream, cheese. You know, just my friend Heather makes a magnificent caramel with their milk. Oh my gosh, it's so good. But anyway, so I'm gonna try to get a couple better pictures to show you here. That way you can get an idea of what they look like better. The one on the left is Mulan, and the one on the right, that's Ariel. Pocahontas. So rude. What? Chickens are living their best lives. Alright, let's check it out. Let's see what's going on. Looky here. Okay, we got some squash growing all the way down. That's so awesome. Super awesome here. Okay. My pumpkins look good. Oh, something's been in here. Look at this. Something ate my flowers. Oh, I have to go on a major inspection right now. These peas look okay. Y'all, those are really eaten by something. And I don't know what. I just took a little walk around the garden and nothing else is eating like that. I mean, I don't see any bugs on them. I even looked for bugs over here on my squash. I don't see any, thank you so much. I mean, my peas are popping up. Okay, so it has been raining so much, so you're gonna see several things that's yellowing. That's just because they have a lot of rain on them. Let me toss that down. Look at this lettuce. I picked this lettuce just last week for my dinner a couple nights and it started growing back really well. So, my spinach is doing really good. Man, I'll probably pick some of that and put it in a salad tonight. My onions, so I fed them some rabbit compost tea the other day, and y'all check this out. Look how thick the stalks are right now. Like, that's super thick. I tell you what, that rabbit compost tea is where it's at. If you have anybody around you that has some rabbit manure, get with them, ask them. They'll let you have some, I'm sure. Some people sell it. My strawberries over here. Now, this is what that one plant's supposed to look like that's eaten down over there. Y'all see this is called a gazania. So, my strawberries, I got some little baby strawberries there. Look at those. Let me zoom out. There we go. Super cute. I tucked some kale back here by my frog. It's doing really well. Sweet alyssum, been here since January, doing great. We'll mingle over to the other side and I'll show you what's going on with my cabbages. Alright, so my cabbage have been attacked by chickens. They have been attacked by cabbage aphids and some type of who knows what did this, okay? I finally bought some mesh. I've been sitting on buying mesh for a minute because I wasn't really sure what kind to purchase. Oh, hold on. But after coming out and seeing all of these aphids on my squash, all of those bugs down there, I wiped a lot of them off. You can see a lot of dead ones in here. All this, those are dead from where I sprayed it. On the back, see all those? That's all aphids. Ew. So I'm gonna come in and spray these again. And so there's a simple solution. I'm just gonna come in with my water hose and spray all of these aphids off, get them off all my leaves, and then I'm just gonna cover them in mesh and cross my fingers and hope that this mesh works like people say that it's going to work. So see these beautiful carrots. I'm super proud of these carrots considering everything that they've gone through. Okay, let's talk about carrots for a minute. Don't ever be discouraged to grow carrots. Try and try again until you get it. Okay, something was over here and ate some of this too. I'm thinking it could be a rabbit. I had a couple rabbits get out, and we have wild rabbits, so I definitely need to put some blood meal in here. Anyway, back to my carrots. But you would think a rabbit would come eat my carrot tops. But anyway, so carrots, they have a bad rap of being really hard to grow. I've had really good success with growing carrots. And so I need to thin these out. So basically I just need to come in and about every 2 centimeters, just pull out what's in here. What you're pulling out, like you're probably going to see me pull out maybe like some baby carrots like this, and I'll put a close-up. But here's the cool thing about these carrots is you can eat them. The carrot tops, don't waste them. They make great pestos, they make great salad toppings. A lot of people don't know this, but like eating the leaves off of these peas here, yeah, something's definitely been over here eating my garden. Even just eating the leaves off of these pea plants here, the leaves taste like peas. My nieces and nephews didn't believe me last year until I made them try carrot tops that taste like carrots, way better than carrots you'll buy at the grocery store. And onions, the greens off of onions, I made them try those too. So anyway, we're gonna go in and we're gonna get these carrots thinned out. That way they can finish growing. That way I can put other things in this bed. They're really sewn in here really tightly. I wish I wouldn't have sewn them so tight. But part of the problem here is they were in rows, but then my chickens came in and decided to make a little snack of them. And then so I obviously got booted out here. So the more room that you have around your carrots, just the bigger your carrot will be able to grow. Like some of these are really just sewn so thick together. Now I'll leave some of them kind of sewn thick, you know, and just kind of take the chance on it. I'll just thin them out a little bit. I don't know if you can kind of see me thinning them out. See, like now that's a lot thinner. So look and see how full this one right here is. And then I'm just gonna kind of go in and thin it out. And really I will come and thin out these carrots a couple times. Not too much. Like right now I'm not thinning them out too much because I don't want the tops to go to waste. Cool thing about carrots is they can live in the ground all year long. So you can plant them in the spring and you could plant an acre of carrots. And as long as it doesn't get too cold, and it does not get too cold here in Oklahoma, you can store your carrots, so you can keep them in the ground until you're ready to use them. Cabbages are the same way. If you don't want to use your cabbage, you're not ready to harvest it, it can just stay outside. Except for like in the summertime. Cabbage don't really like heat, so that's why you kind of need to be careful in the summertime with cabbage. That's why people grow them in the cooler temps. But super interesting about carrots. It's kind of funny, I can tell what carrots were what just by the tops of them. But I do have to get some of them thinned out tonight, but I'm gonna have a big old salad for dinner. So honestly, just even a salad with the majority of it being carrot tops is a really good salad because they taste like carrots and it's basically lettuce. So kind of give you a little bit more of an up close here. So see how they're really just sewn in here. Normally my row would go all the way up, but you can see where I'm missing patches. Like I said, that's because of the chickens. And I'm only going to do this one last one, and then I'll come out in a few days and thin the rest of them out because I don't want these to go to waste. But you just kind of go in. When they're sewn so thick like this, I mean, you can kind of see where they're just sewn really thick in there, and I just kind of pull them a couple inches apart. Some of them might come out more, but it's okay. And then you just kind of look back and you can see like, oh wow, yeah, that thinned them out quite a bit. Carrots are really not that hard to grow, and several people in the last few weeks I've heard or seen discourage people to grow them, and I'm going to encourage you to grow them. So while we're over here, let's just finish taking a peek. This morning glory, I believe that's a morning glory. It's either a morning glory or a moonflower. It's growing really nice. My notapinos are doing really well. This is very yellow, my marigold, but it's because it's had so much rain. Like, look, you can see some of my trays have standing water in them. I have to come dump out. Yellowing, too much water, okay? Some of my things have enjoyed the water and all of the rain. Look at this marigold. Not green at all, and look at this. That's a flower about to bloom. Y'all, I'm so excited. My basil's kind of struggling down the middle. This is all sweet basil. I've never grown sweet basil until this year. And kind of I feel like my Genovese does a little bit better than what this is doing. I wonder if I can zoom you in. See these eggplants? Flea beetles. So I'm going to stick a little bit of cloth over them as well. Alright. All of my tomato starts are still here because I have not planted them. I've just been coming out and pinching the flowers off of them. I'm hoping to get them planted probably Monday. My lettuce, so proud of my lettuce. Definitely succession sowing my lettuce. That way I have lettuce for a long time. Really proud of these heads back here. Like, this is a head of lettuce for me. I just think it's so beautiful. I usually grow these lettuces as just, I cut them off kind of like over my green stalk and they grow back. However, these ones I'm really wanting to grow into head lettuce. Let's take a peek at these here radishes. Some of them, I believe, look at this one. Let's see what this looks like. Let's pull this one and just see. Oh my gosh. Look, not much of a radish at all for all that, but luckily you can eat radish tops. Some of these obviously need to be harvested. Okay, radishes is another thing that I succession sow here. I mean, look at that. So I guess I'm gonna have some radishes in my salad tonight, and I'll come out this weekend and get some more planted. All right, so I got my cabbages covered. I didn't cover the purple one because they haven't really been messing with the purple one. So it's either gonna work or it's not gonna work. But either way, I got the right mesh. All right, I have no idea what I'm gonna do with all of this, but well, I do. It's gonna protect a lot of cabbage I'm gonna grow this fall. So got the cabbages covered. It's going to work, hopefully. You know, my husband, he's gonna watch this and he's gonna not have any sympathy for me when it comes to these darn cabbage aphids, because he told me to order this mesh like 4 weeks ago. But as with everything in the garden, it makes me nervous. I thought I was gonna order the wrong kind. So anyway, hopefully I didn't catch them too late. Hopefully I caught them early enough. Oh my gosh, I see a bug on there right now. I have to go get it off. It's under the mesh. Oh my goodness. Anyway, I hope I don't lose sight of it. I think that's maybe on the outside. Oh, that's a ladybug I decided to let live on the inside of it. Yes. Okay, sorry. Totally distracted by the insects in the garden. And if you garden, you totally get it. Anyway, thank you all so much for coming and hanging out with me today, thinning my carrots, dealing with my cabbage aphids debacle, meeting my new goats. Aren't they beautiful? I'm so excited about them. And really just coming along on my journey with me and just watching my garden grow, watching me grow as a gardener. I mean, I learn new stuff all the time, you know. Every single day I learn something new about the garden. Thank you to the local library. I mean, those people, when they check my books out, they are probably like, wow, this gal has a very diverse things that she's into, because I do. Anyway, I'm gonna hop off here for the day and just go finish getting the rest of my evening chores done. I'm so grateful for each and every single one of you. Again, if you're not following us on social media, please take a minute, go follow us on Facebook and Instagram. I'm super grateful. Also, if you are one of my deodorant purchasers, men's deodorant, by the time you see this, is out. It's new, it's out, and it's on Etsy. It's called Woodsman, and it smells good. I mean, I'm wearing it right now. It's very woodsy. I like it. So go check that out. Grab your husband some deodorant. Grab you some deodorant. I'll drop the link to my Etsy store down in the description. Thank you all so much for being here. Y'all, I was just said over on Facebook, like, this YouTube, it's a mini community over here. And I am so grateful for each and every single one of you for being here. So, as always, I am sending you good vibes. Send some good vibes to somebody that you know. And I'll see you all next time.